which might involve more than 100 algorithms to fit models to data. Neural networks. This more complex version of machine learning is useful for categorizing activities, such as determining which transactions are legitimate. Deep learning combines multiple levels of neural networks. Another form of AI is natural language processing, NLP. This is used to analyze text and translate and recognize spoken language. Statistical NLP, which uses machine learning, can analyze large linguistic samples to develop statistical correlations. Semantic NLP involves graphing a language's rules and relationships. Its systems work with rules in broad categories or niche applications. Finally, robotics. This technology includes actual robots and robotic process automation, RPA. Roughly a third of the firms Deloitte surveyed use robots to some degree. In RPA, the AI mechanism follows specific procedures, like a script, to complete a task. Some RPA can observe humans complete a task and imitate them. Big companies and startups lead the way on AI. They are using it for process automation, cognitive insight, and cognitive engagement. Large corporations and tech startups have been the early adopters of AI. Tech entrepreneurs are building firms around new AI. Big companies come next because they have the financial resources, personnel, and volume of data needed to apply AI. Organizations that use AI now tend to be beyond the sampling stage, but not always fully committed. Some firms invest a limited amount. Others experiment with internal AI projects. Implementation remains difficult. Integrating cognitive technologies with older systems is challenging. New technologies can be expensive and easier to develop than to deploy. Creating standalone applications, especially using RPA or statistical machine learning, is relatively easy. Developing a useful model of deep learning, which is only moderately difficult to program, requires labeled data. Interpretation can be daunting. Organizations tend to use AI in three general areas. First, process automation. This common application uses robots or RPA for repetitive tasks, transferring data between systems, updating or reconciling systems, and so on. RPA is the cheapest, easiest area of AI to implement. Second, cognitive insight. This involves using AI to generate apps that employ algorithms to find data patterns and help users interpret data. Resulting insights can include predicting what items might appeal to customers, modeling actuarial data, and analyzing data to predict mechanical problems or improve maintenance schedules. The third area is cognitive engagement. Businesses provide AI for customers and workers, as in around-the-clock customer service, recommendations, answering employee questions, and for medical patients, strengthening and customizing treatment plans. To become a cognitive corporation, match tasks and technologies. To shift from experimentation to being a fully cognitive corporation, a company must understand what technologies are best for which tasks and must build on its current analytical abilities. Most firms don't have staff AI experts, though many can take advantage of strong backgrounds in big data and statistical analysis. Firms moving into AI should identify a prioritized portfolio of projects based on which domains of the firm would benefit most from which areas of AI and from cognitive applications. Create pilot projects as proofs of concept. Note potential knowledge bottlenecks that might hinder applying AI where scaling AI would be hard and where you lack the necessary computing power. If you launch multiple projects at once, use similar structures to manage them. As your firm develops its capacities for cognitive technologies, consider how AI affects the balance of labor between humans and machines and which tasks people will perform. Scaling your programs to achieve productivity benefits requires focused planning. The need for new technology may limit the benefits you realize. Organizations need to develop cognitive strategies. Firms benefit from having cognitive strategies for implementing AI. You should understand how a specific resource will affect your firm. Address which services and products you will offer and how you will sell them. Analyzing data is often the main focus of AI, so your usage strategies should address the content your firm handles. Other elements of your strategy will be specific to your organization and to the AI in question. For instance, addressing problems, issues, and opportunities in AI development. Consider internal and external goals, such as serving customers better and making more informed internal decisions. Some strategies can evolve into AI-driven business models that place AI at the center of future development. Develop an AI-specific talent strategy for how you will recruit and hire people with the needed skills. This might lead to hiring campaigns, partnering with other firms, or buying companies to gain their personnel. Determine how ambitious your firm wants to be. Some organizations prefer modest, gradual implementation of AI. Others commit to a revolutionary AI plan to reach their goals. To date, most AI-related activity is happening in private organizations. Government involvement varies widely. China pours the most money into AI. Singapore pursues AI actively. Great Britain funds education and startups. The United States has done little beyond surveying readiness. Firms can apply AI in different ways. In some cases, machines will replace human decision makers. In other instances, machines will augment people. Your company can use this form of machine learning to make better decisions, such as creating recommendations for more precise medical treatments or identifying money laundering. Firms can apply AI to develop highly granular prediction and classification models. Augmentation is one of the easiest areas of AI to implement. Though lack of data can be a barrier, information intensive, RPA is useful and fairly easy to implement. RPA doesn't suit tasks involving independent judgment. AI rarely replaces complete jobs, but it can take on routine tasks and free people to focus elsewhere. Firms can use AI to manipulate information. This might involve optical character recognition, OCR, whereby machines scan documents for information or data. Few obstacles hinder this implementation, except that managers might not know it's possible. AI also can understand speech, a steadily improving function. Once speech recognition is 99% accurate, it will become the main way humans communicate with computers. This has many applications, such as customer service or operating vehicles. Such AI may take people's jobs in, for example, call centers. So far, customers may have a poor impression of automated speech interactions, and databases may not be robust enough for a speech recognition system to operate on semantics, not statistics. AI can optimize existing operations, improve predictions about demand, optimize schedules and production, or trigger predictive maintenance. This could mean fewer factory workers, but greater safety and higher wages for workers who remain. Since 2010, scientists have achieved huge gains in the ability of artificial intelligence to perceive and recognize images, a function called computer vision or machine vision. This capability relies on deep learning neural networks and growth in the number of available labeled images. Improved image recognition may lead to the loss of some jobs. Facial recognition. As this area of AI improves, robotics may move more autonomously and with more purpose. Some AI can assess people's emotions, for example, understanding how customers respond to an offer. AI will enable superior market research, fuel development of the social robot, and improve education by identifying confusion or boredom. AI will change the workplace, eliminating some jobs and transforming others. Dystopian predictions that millions of jobs will be automated suggest extended inequality and increasingly concentrated power. Even the creation of some new jobs based on AI doesn't preclude social and economic dislocation. Predictions of job displacement range from automating as many as 47% of jobs in the United States to as few as 9% of jobs across 21 OECD member states. Some predictions cover automated tasks, while others consider automating entire jobs. Artificial intelligence will lead to many entirely new jobs. Some positions, like digital marketer, exist only in tandem with big data analysis. AI applications require management by a trained worker. Trainers will teach AI new capacities. Sustainers will make sure systems are working. Explainers will demonstrate applications, especially to those workers without technological training. Organizations can expect workers to move through 5 stages as they automate operations. First, stepping in. Workers will monitor and modify certain AI applications. Second, stepping up. Firms will use AI for simple work, and people will generate organizations' larger or more strategic visions. Third, stepping aside. Humans will do what humans do well, such as working with others. Fourth, stepping narrowly. Some specialized jobs won't be automated. And finally, stepping forward. Workers will design and build new AI. At each stage, companies need a strategy for managing AI-induced changes and augmentation. Some fields, like law, can automate certain tasks without cutting jobs. And overall, AI is more likely to augment positions than to replace them. Applying AI carries technical, social, and ethical challenges. Firms should be open about how they use AI. Organizations must be clear on their business objectives, how AI relates to them, and which methods will help them meet their corporate goals. Leaders should understand their company's existing level of expertise in AI and related tech, and should know their current systems and their staff's level of expertise. Integrating AI projects with existing systems is hard. Systems are expensive. Managers often don't understand how they work, and people with the right skills are rare. Companies that lack AI expertise may hire a platform and a number of relevant tools from an outside creator. For example, RPA works well as an entry-level strategy because it is relatively simple and structured. Using AI raises organizational, social, and ethical implications. Governments may have to address such issues as workforce retraining, guaranteeing jobs for people who lose them to AI, taxing robots in some innovative way, or giving everyone a minimum basic income. In applying AI, businesses must make sure that they don't harm the society that supports them, particularly given how fast AI is changing and the uncertainty around it. For example, Facebook's algorithms were supposed to identify fake news, but often fail to do so. Instead, its automated algorithms for advertising and messaging were apparently blind to filtering racial or religious smears. Algorithms' built-in, perhaps unintentional biases generate real effects, such as automated evaluations of personal credit scores based on people's social media networks, or automated evaluation of immigrants. Most algorithms operate with little transparency because they may draw on a business's proprietary knowledge. Yet any firm using AI should be as transparent as possible and able to explain how its model works.